After listening to this story, stay tuned for a preview of another episode of American Memories Continued. Today's episode is entitled, Don't Talk to Strangers.
As new dreams are born and hopes are lived, so too are American Memories Continued.
American Memories Continued, an original audio series, is brought to you with love and commercial-free by
The Fingerprint Community Global, moved by greater to believe bigger. Advocatus Ecclesiae Publishing, perfecting the distribution of hope.
and by the ongoing monthly support of friends, community members, and sustaining faithful partners like you. Our theme music, Proudly Western, was composed and performed by Jay Mann at www.ourmusicbox.com. We're thankful and humbled that you've chosen to tune in regularly for your favorite episodes of American Memories Continued.
Not just stories told, memories lived.
Let all of your cares go for just a little while. Listen closely. Prepare your heart to be stolen. You now have a front row seat, and this is family time.
American Memories Continued begins now.
When we were coming up, we were told never to talk to strangers. And I believe that the same good advice and upbringing is being taught by many now. Rearing a child wasn't easy. Other than the good book, I don't believe that there were a lot of parenting resources available back in the day. Good old-fashioned neighboring, grandparents with plenty of experience, and word of mouth from relatives who wanted to show love was just about all that you could expect to count on. And in many cases, it proved to be enough. Communities seemed to be pretty close-knit, and even though parents knew each other for blocks and in some cases miles around, there were barriers and respect to keep the adults safe from being accused of any misconduct or abuse. There were only a select few that had permission to scold you, and even that needed to be handled with kid gloves, if you know what I mean. It seemed to be a safer time in life, and grown-ups knew better than to see you walking by and call you onto their porch or into their home out of the clear blue sky. I am leading up to a two-part question, however, and that question would be, what is a stranger? And how in the world is a child supposed to be able to tell the difference between a stranger and a friend? We were told not to talk to strangers, but honestly, not much information was given after that. There was no real description other than someone that you don't know. But who do you really know? And who is dangerous? I used to picture a stranger as a man, not a woman. And the man, in my mind, was wearing a mask or scarf covering his nose, mouth, and chin. You know, kind of like the bank robber that you see in cartoons. I guess in an effort not to offend anyone, we weren't really told that a neighbor or even a family member could be a stranger. Unless, of course, that person already acted strange. With TV, we now see more detailed examples of who a stranger could be. And we even see how those with bad intentions work their evil. In hidden camera tests, parents cry and are surprised at how easy it is for a total stranger to lure their unsuspecting child right off a crowded playground, surrounded by other children, and into a car, house, or secluded area without any red flags ever going up. Were our parents bad parents? Of course not. Are most parents unfit now? No. But we all need to admit that a lot more can and should be done to educate ourselves and our children. Not to make them panic or live in fear, but so that both parents and children, and for that matter teens alike who think that they are grown up, will have a more realistic view of who a stranger can be, but also a watchful eye, so that we all can avoid the consequences and pain of talking to strangers. Exiting the studio, please watch your step. For those who are tuned in, we now return you to your ordinary day. We truly hope that you've enjoyed spending this time with us. Our goal, with your help, is that the American Memories Continued experience grows to become America's new favorite pastime, serving you and your loved ones wherever they are. What did you want to say, young lady? Go ahead.
Make sure to become a fan and a supporting partner and listen to our full episodes.
Click the links below and follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Medium.com, Instagram, and YouTube. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe.
Give American Memories Continued to yourself or to someone that you know. Thank you for listening. Thank you to our veterans for all that you've done for us. And truly, we thank you for your ongoing support.
Until next time, God bless.
God bless you.
And now, a preview from another episode of American Memories Continued. If you came back next semester, you weren't going to get any special treatment. As a matter of fact, you just may get spotlighted because in Mr. Derderian's book, you should have gotten something this important right the first time around. We thought that he was strict and a little dry in the personality category, but he was unquestionably knowledgeable and in charge. Even the school principal wasn't quick to mess with Mr. Derderian. You could just tell that he wasn't going to be someone who was easy to replace. To see if you were paying attention, he would randomly call someone out and ask what sometimes seemed like a trick question in front of the whole class. Trick question or not, it was something that you should be able to answer. I remember one time when this guy was running off at the mouth in class instead of listening.